Hello, my friends. As per our first video, previous video, we are talking about human being, which is a tripartite. There are three parts. We have the spirit, the soul, and the body. And as per our constitution, there's separation between state and church. The purpose of state, as we discussed last time, is to concentrate on the body and the soul, which is, in general, we can say this is a human welfare for us. What are those human welfares? That will give us comforts and conveniences of our life. Now, how about the church? Usually focus on the soul and spirit. What are those that will give satisfaction for us? It's a human well-being. What are those human well-being that will give us joy, peace, love, blissfulness, pleasure, happiness? Okay. So those are factors that we will concentrate about the human well-being and the human welfare for us to be happy and be satisfied, because that is our objective in life, to be happy. Other terms, they called it as a joy, to be joyful, and also being contented or satisfied. Now, we have the spirit, soul, and body. Let's go to our topic on body. So in body, we can see there are also four parts that will requires our satisfaction, that requires our happiness if we achieve these four aspects of our body. What are those? We have I just make it four. We have the physical needs, the mental or intellectual needs, and emotional needs. And the last part is the social needs. So in this video, we will concentrate first on our physical needs. As we discuss our physical needs, our main objective is to be happy and be satisfied. So how to achieve that satisfaction within our physical needs? When I also discuss about the trade-off, the side effects of our happiness. Okay. Okay. Physical needs. What are those physical needs we have? We have dimension that we need food, clothing, and shelter. Okay. How about the food? What is the intention why we need food? Because our body require our physical needs for us to sustain life. Without food, they said without water, we will die within 1 week. Without food, something to eat, we can last long until some people last long after three weeks or 1 month without food. Okay? So, in order for us to survive, we have to satisfy these physical needs, which is food. So, in food, what are those requirements? In different classes of life, for let's say for Philippines, we need rice, staple food. We need bayan dish, usually fish or meat, fruits and vegetables. But how to be happy? Because our objective is happiness. So we need good food, tastier, quality. That is we will be happy. So we are not only looking for the basic food that we will eat to sustain our body, but we want happiness in the food. So what's the drawback? Once we are looking for happiness in the food, what happened to our environment? It affects the land. If there are 7 billion population in the world, how to grow this food to satisfy all the stomachs of these 7 billion people? So there's a lot of this debate how to satisfy and be happy. Others, they said more production, because we have less land, more people, we have to produce more. How to do it? They use synthetic fertilizers. And there are some there are some insects, they will destroy it by using pesticides. And there are some grass, weeds, they will destroy it through herbicides. So they are putting chemicals for us to be satisfied, for us to achieve our happiness, to eat the food grown from that particular agricultural area. So what's the drawback? What is the trade-off? You see, with regards to synthetic fertilizer, herbicides, it destroys the microbes or the bacteria in the soil. As we all know, these microbes and bacteria, they are the one that will feed the plants. But because of our happiness to produce more, we want nutrients directly from, we want immediate nutrients for the plant, which is the synthetic fertilizer. It will not go to the microbes, which is also giving the nutrients to the plant, but through synthetic fertilizer in the fastest way. So in the process of doing this, we are killing the microbes, the bacteria in the soil. So from fertilizer, it goes feeding the plant. But in the old times, we are feeding the microbes and the bacteria in the soil, so that these microbes and bacteria will give nutrients to the plant. But nowadays, because we need more production, we are directly giving to the plants. So what happened? Once we kill the microbes, we kill the bacteria in the soil becomes sand. And most of the agricultural now, they said it's become a desertification because the soil already dead. No more life in the soil because it's on rely on synthetic fertilizer. So that is what's happening now. And the result, unhealthy food. In unhealthy food, a lot of diseases affect our body. So that is the trade-off of our happiness. We will sacrifice the natural process of the land. That's why nowadays, if they want to return back to a healthy diet, they want organic fertilizer. Organic means organically grown, produced food, because that is the way the nature giving nutrients to the plants. So while we are searching for food to make us happy, we are also thinking about the limit or the consequences of that happiness. So the government, sometimes they are in trouble. They are thinking about the quantity, so that the 7 billion people they can feed the 7 billion people in trade off of the quality of food. We will blame the government. Sometimes we blame our greediness, our looking for happiness in the shortest way, in our own selfish desire, sacrificing our environment, our land. Okay. Now, another thing is, and also not only food, but about our exercises. Our body, because we have mobility, we are not designed to only sit, always sitting. We need to stand, we need to walk. So that's why to make it our body healthy, we want exercises. So in terms of exercises, there's natural exercises. There's also man-made exercises like the treadmill, body body weights to make it a stronger body. Okay, that is man-made exercises. Or other natural exercises, just walking or running in the field. Okay, so that is also affect our body. About our sleep, what should be the sleep quota? They mention about 6 to 8 hours. What age? What stage? Young, old, middle. What stage? So they said for older people they have less sleep quota, but for young people they have more sleep quota. And in that sense, we are achieving happiness. In exercises, if we can make our body exercise, we will be happy. So we are in the search of happiness. But how about exercises? What is the trade-off? Because of our more comfort and conveniences, most people they are not doing exercises anymore. Okay. So that is the trade-off. It will also degenerate our body because our body is not designed for just sitting. It's designed to move, to act. Okay. This is how our body was made. And about lifestyle, if we are talking about food, there's a lot of lifestyle. Okay? It will also affect our habit in terms of socialization. If our main objective is eating, but if you want to add the lifestyle, we will not contented eating in at home. We will be eating in the restaurant, in hotel, okay, parties, okay, and the food we take sometimes is not even necessary. Excess of food, excess of nutrients. Any nutrients required by the body and its excess, it will be just wasted away. So it becomes a waste. And in terms of, again, in lifestyle, they said 1/3 of the population not feed well in the whole world. If we have 7 billion, 1/3 of it is not eating properly. But other countries, affluent countries, the food, what they are taking, only they eat only 1/3 or one half, and the rest will be thrown away as a waste. So there are some imbalances. So in this case, because of these imbalances, there's a lot of ideology. I have said because of the food, there's a lot of ideologies coming in. That's why there's a concept of communism, there's a concept of capitalism, because basically it requires, our body requires food, and all those, any government, the main objective is for us to be happy. What kind of government? Democratic, autocratic, they are always focused for us to be satisfied. The population, their constituents, they want their constituents to be happy. That's why there's a lot of government, even dictatorship. There's a lot of existing government. There's a lot of democratic government. There's a lot of monarchy government, because once this government can satisfy our food, people, they will, somehow they will be achieve their happiness. Okay? So bad our body, our physical needs requires food. See you next video for clothing.